A heist, an armored truck heist over in Philadelphia. Fi Brown, y'all been having a lot of armored truck heists over there. This is getting worse in Boston, right? This is getting worse in Boston. I watched The Town with Ben Affleck. I've watched it, and I don't know what the other guy's name is, but the Hulk, the Arrow guy on the Marvel. I watched The Town, and they were supposed to be the place where it has the most robberies per capita. But Philly has been on a tear lately, and I don't know what is going on in Philadelphia. Black Hawk, shout out to Black Hawk. I watched it with Ben Affleck and Black Hawk. Shout out to my dog, your car. Jeremy Renner, he had like a big accident where he was trying to recover from. Hawkeye, not Black Hawk, Hawkeye. But yeah, what's going on in Philadelphia? They saying that it's a lot of armored truck heists over in Philadelphia, and I don't know what's going on over there.
With that breaking news in Cheltenham, where police are on the scene of an armored car heist. This happened just a few hours ago near the intersection of Old York Road and Cheltenham Avenue. The suspects reportedly made off with more than $500,000. Action News reporter Walter Perez is live at the scene with new information on what we know right now, Walter.
Half huh?
That's right, Alicia. The Brinks truck involved has just been removed by investigators, and those investigators believe that this armored car heist might be linked to other previous armored car heists across the region over the past several weeks and months. Joining me live right now is Lieutenant Andy Snyder from the Cheltenham Police Department. And Lieutenant, what can you tell me about what happened here at 10:30 this morning?
So about 10:30 this morning, we received a 911 call about a robbery that just occurred of an armored car that had just made a delivery here at the H Mart at Cheltenham Avenue and Old York Road in the Elkins Park section of Cheltenham. The delivery driver, armored car driver, stated that she had exited the vehicle, was approached by two men. One was armed with an AK-style rifle, the other with a handgun. They ordered her to turn over her weapon and then took about between $700,000 to $800,000 in cash from the armored car.
All right, here's my first question. Because I believe that every situation where you see this happens, almost 100% of the time, let's just say 90% of the time, I'm going to read Super Chat shortly. Let's just say 90% of the time, I believe that almost all of these things have to have some form of an inside job. You got to know how much money they're going to be holding. You got to know what you're looking for. You got to know that it's a little frail woman that got on the vest that's walking around acting like she a part of what. This is why I believe in patriarchy. This is why I believe in traditional gender roles, because equal will never be equal, because there's certain jobs that y'all just shouldn't be a part of. And so you can call me chauvinistic, but I look at it as a form of protection. What is a big head woman doing at an armored truck job, getting her head smacked in and getting her and giving up $700,000 to $800,000? What is a big head woman doing as a security armored car employee? I don't believe that women should be armored truck people. I just don't. I can't. All right, look at it from this lens. Would you send your wife or your daughter or your mother out there to be an armored truck guard? Would you? Would you send your mother, your wife, your daughter to be an armored truck guard? Now, I know that y'all think y'all tough, and you think because I'm stiff neck and I used to play basketball with the boys and I was a tomboy when I was younger. Yeah, that's nice. That's what they said. You said, was it a woman? That's what he just said. Listen, let me rewind a little bit.
The delivery driver, armored car driver, stated that she had exited the vehicle.
That she exited the vehicle. The delivery armored truck driver stated that she exited the vehicle.
An armored car that had just made a delivery here at the H Mart at Cheltenham Avenue and Old York Road in the Elkins Park section of Cheltenham. The delivery driver, armored car driver, stated that she had exited the vehicle, was approached by two men. One was armed with an AK-style rifle, the other with a handgun. They ordered her to turn over her weapon and then took about between $700,000 and $800,000 in cash from the armored car. That vehicle then fled westbound on Cheltenham Avenue into Philadelphia.
And there's reason to believe, as I mentioned, that this might be linked to other similar robberies.
Yeah, we've had other robberies in the area over the last couple of months, and the MO matches of the other similar robberies that we're investigating.
So the same people that I've been reporting on that was doing the other armored truck robberies is doing this one. Well, eventually they'll get caught. That's it. They'll get caught because they're greedy. Because they done did it more than one time, more than two times, more. It matches the MO, same people. Now they're going to set you up. Now they're going to set you up. I want them to get caught, so I'm not tripping about it. But if they were smart, this would be the end of the road. You know what? We won. We didn't get caught. Nobody tripping. Lay low for the next 2 to 3 years, knowing that you got money put up. We done already robbed for some M's. And so we just going to slowly but surely go to the casino, do a little bit of hand washing, and we keep it moving. Maybe I even move to a different city, different state, different country. I'm gone. The goal was to figure out what we was going to do before we decided to do this in the first place. I'm gone. It's nothing else for us to talk about. If you smart, if you're watching the Millionaire Morning Show, armored car robbery people, then it's time to stop. You know what? We won. We got our money. Everything went good. We got away with it more than one time. We pushed our luck, and now it's time to go ahead and stop. Because now they probably bringing in the FBI. They bringing in all of the forensics experts. They going extra ham because you can't keep embarrassing the city. You're not going to embarrass Philadelphia. The people not feeling safe anymore. The businesses is not feeling safe anymore. So now it's time to go. Throw it in some Bitcoin. Get you a wallet, a crypto wallet. Get you a few coins, and keep it moving. It's time to go to a country that go chill out with Russell Simmons over there in Indonesia and Bali, where they don't extradite, and you keep it moving. You keep it moving. You don't keep going. But I guarantee you, listen, I guarantee you, within the next month, we will be doing a live stream, and I'm going to be bringing to the front of the congregation the people that decided that they wanted to keep on going. They just had to see it through.
And it's possibly being tied to those incidents as well.
Do we have a description of the vehicle involved, and was there any video?
Yeah, so we're looking for a black Acura TLX, 4-door with tinted windows, and we are still obtaining video from both the armored car itself as well as from the shopping center here of the suspects as well as the vehicle.
Anybody injured?
There were no injuries. Fortunately, there were no shots fired. Nobody was injured, and the best possible outcome for everybody. As you can imagine, a scenario like this is very, very dangerous when there's firearms involved. Could be, somebody in the area that doesn't see what's going on gets involved in a gunfight. So we're definitely concerned this could escalate to somebody getting seriously injured or even worse, murdered.
And this is a concern because these guys are heavily armed, and it seems like they're gaining confidence. Correct?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, now this is 4 or 5 incidents we've had. A AK style rifle is definitely not something that you'd want to mess with. So the stakes are very high for everybody.
All right, Lieutenant, thank you so much.
So they already going to the news. They're probably going to put out a report in order to say, hey, if you've seen these people, then this is what you need to look for. And so now it's going to start to get sticky. If you start showing any money, you go out to the Escalade dealership, you got to go get you a Maybach, all of that type of stuff. Then that's when it's going to start to become problematic. And usually that's how people get caught. All you got to do is catch one person, or somebody get pissed off, or you tell one person, you tell your baby mama, she get pissed off at you. She going to call the FBI and say, hey, did y'all have a bounty out because he ain't paying child support anyway? And I want to be able to report this guy because he pissed me off. And so now, because somebody going to pillow talk. Somebody's going to pillow talk. Hey, I want to know everything about you. You just got done having a love-making session. You feel like she understands you. Y'all connected on a soul level. Can I tell you something? I ain't never told nobody this. I'm a lot more mysterious than I let on. Yeah. I'm a lot more mysterious than I let on. Because I would only tell this to the person that's closest to me, and you're the person that's closest to me. Feel like we connected on a deeper level. I feel like we connected on a deeper level. I don't have nobody to vent to. You know, I gotta hold it all in. I just make it tight within myself. I don't have nobody to tell. What's wrong, baby? Oh, what's wrong? I ain't never seen you like this. I ain't never seen you cry like this. What's going on? You know, I initially did this because I had to pay for my mother's cancer treatment. But my homeboy, he just can't stop. He just can't stop. And I feel trapped. I feel trapped. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Give me a second, Joe. I don't care about this stuff. This watch, these cars. I don't care about none of this, you know? I just wish Jeremy would stop. I just wish he would stop. But I'm looking to get out the game. And I want to take you with me. You know, I'll go anywhere with you. I'll go anywhere. I'll follow you off the cliff. I want to go back to Africa. I want to go back to Africa. You know, help the people in Africa. Maybe go to Haiti, maybe go to Nigeria. Live off the land. Do it like Khalees, you know. I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, baby. I just got one more job. I got to do one more job. And once I do one more job, we out the game for good. And you're going to get into an argument with her. Who was that hoe that you was talking to the other day? I seen you liking somebody else's Instagram. Girl, I ain't like nobody's Instagram. I ain't talking to nobody but you. Excuse me. What is the bounty? They got one more job, and then they saying that we going to go to Africa. And that's it. And that's it. And you gone. You out of there, big dog. You out of there. Firebox will have you self-snitching. Firebox going. That's what's happening because they don't know who it is yet.
Right now at 4, we have new video of an armored car heist in Montgomery County. You can see
Randy,
two armed men targeting the driver in this busy store parking lot. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Tracy Davidson.
And I'm Jacqueline London. It happened this morning as a Brinks security driver was walking into a bank inside the grocery store in Elkins Park. Authorities say those armed men got away with $700,000. Now police are hoping you can help track them down. NBC 10's Deanna Durante is live in Elkins Park with the breaking details. Deanna.
Well, that truck pulled up right here to the front entrance. You can see where those orange cones
but in
are.
order to make the movie more realistic, she got to be caught between, because you got to give multiple different storylines. So she got to be caught a tale between two worlds. So he the bank robber, and then in the middle of him being the bank robber, after right before he pull off his last job, she gonna meet the man. She gonna meet a upstanding gentleman. Hey, what's going on? But it's gonna be because she got a flat tire, and she couldn't get in touch with the other guy that was pouring his heart out to her, telling her that he was a bank robber. Hey, I'm sorry, miss. Do you need any help? No, I don't need no help. I'm good. I'm sorry, I do need help. Well, you know what? Let me get that tire for you real quick. He's going to have on a white shirt with the sleeves, with the collars. He's just going to get off of work. He's going to roll up his sleeves. He's going to change the tire. Listen, here's my card. So if you ever need anything, or, if you have any problems, matter of fact, I'm going to call my personal tow truck driver. He's going to have a personal tow truck driver. I'm going to call my personal buddy. He owes me a favor. He's going to tow the car for free because it looks like you broke an axle. All right? Be careful. Hey, and then she gonna get lonely at night. Hey, I tried to call your tow truck driver, and he towed my car, but I just wanted to follow up and say thank you. He's gonna be sitting in his house, no shirt on. Anytime, anytime. Hey, before you get off the phone, would you like to catch dinner with me? So then they're gonna go to dinner while the other man is doing a final heist. They're gonna go to dinner. Let me stop. Anyways, let's continue on.
That truck was pulled up there. The female driver got out. She walked into the
Happens.
doors there, right where you see
Happens every day.
customers going in. And seconds later, there were two armed men right on her tail. It doesn't take long. Watch. It happened just before 10:30 this morning. The Brinks driver is walking into this mall, and right behind her, two armed men.
They ordered her to relinquish her firearm and then proceeded to take between $700,000 and $800,000 in cash from the armored car.
The men are then seen running away with a bag of cash. Less than 9 miles away, that car was found dumped in Fairmount Park. The men may be masked, but take a look at the clothing, the shoes they're wearing, the hoodies, and any logos on them. This is the 5th armored car robbery in the region in the last several months.
This is
5th. They didn't hit 5. 5? Oh, these niggas have made a career out of this. They living off this money. That they going to get caught. And it's going to play out exactly the way. Yeah, we just got to do one more. We got to hit a 6th. Going to be at dinner, but you got to take her to a steakhouse. So you got to have her at Ocean Prime. You got to sit like Obama. So what do you do for a living? Me and my kid, we kind of in between jobs right now. I know the story.
our first armored car robberies happened in Cheltenham. However, we are investigating the possibility that these are possibly related to the ones that have occurred in Philadelphia.
Take another look at the men from this morning's robbery. Police say one suspect is holding an AR-style rifle. The second, a handgun.
That's a black guy. Look at how he holding the gun. I don't know if that's a black guy or a white guy. The way that they was running, it looked like a black guy. I don't know if he just light skinned or what.
In other robberies, an AR-style weapon was used. And you can see in the video from this morning, customers are not far from the robbery, some even pausing as it's occurring. Police say witnesses are key, not just in reporting crimes after they happen, but keeping an eye out.
The public is our best eyes with situations like this. If there's ever an incident you observe, be the best witness possible. Try not to intervene. If you see something suspicious, call the police. We'll come check it out.
And police are hoping that someone will call them and check out the two men that maybe match the description of what you see on your screen now. Take a look at the clothing. Someone knows who left for the day wearing those sweatpants, those gray sneakers, and other items that those men are wearing, or maybe know who has weapons like those in their possession. Those are the kind of people police want to hear from tonight. Reporting live in Cheltenham Township, Deanna.
They should be straight. They should just go ahead and wrap it up. But I'll be talking to you guys next month. I will be talking to you guys next month about what this has transpired into.